now let's pick, what's our third one? Let's see. Hang out there for a sec, guys. Okay, what do we got? Oh yeah, was there dancing shoes? Okay. Everybody get your dancing shoes? Here we go. I'm gonna put on my dancing shoes down by the riverside. Yeah! Down by the riverside. There it is. Down by the riverside. I'm gonna put on my dancing shoes down by the riverside. Study it won't no more. Here we go. I ain't gonna study won't no more. Study won't no more. Study won't no more. I ain't gonna study won't no more. Study won't no more. Study it won't no more. Okay, now let's see what Pablo Cardenas has to say about this. Please say hi to everyone. Meet your neighbor. Dowse. That's Dowse. All right. Okay, now let's hang out right there for a second. Now remember, I think there was one that we wanted to do that Stephanie maybe had. This was this make cookies? No, this was a spread joy around the world. Okay, y'all ready? I want to spread joy around the world, down by the riverside. Yeah, yeah, down by the riverside. So it is, down by the riverside. I want to spread joy around the world, down by the riverside. Study it won't no more. I ain't gonna study won't no more. Study won't no more. Study won't no more. I ain't gonna study won't no more. Study won't no more. Study won't no more.
I didn't know, I'm sorry. All right, in the seats, thank you for being here, everyone. What a joy it is to be here on a Wednesday at the Victoria Truth Center for another Elevate. And let me just, where are my thingies? Here we go. Pockets. All right, so we're here at Elevate, and everyone here has been here before, although it's really nice to see some people who haven't been here in a while. Welcome back. So here we are coming together as a community, coming together through music, coming together through meditation, coming together through inspiration and conscious conversation, exploration, curiosity, so many different ways of being. And it all comes down to opening up to what is it that we're gathering about. And so we come together on Wednesdays to expand our mind, open our heart, and allow our souls to be further activated. Because that's actually happening all the time, right? Just sometimes we're not super conscious of it. And so when we come together like this, we get to be more conscious about how we're participating in the creation of our life experience, right? So if we just really, really lean into the knowing that there's only one thing going on, call it love, call it God, call it spirit, call it source, call it universe, energy, creativity, whatever it is that works for you, it means that everyone and everything is that. And so it's our time together. It is Winnie, it is Grace, it is John, it is Storm, it is everyone tuning in online tonight. It is the music that we are dancing and singing along to. All of that is this incredible, amazing awesomeness expressing itself in, through, and as everyone and everything from one moment to the next and the next and the next. So how does that feel here on a Wednesday evening? Woo! All right, well, welcome. And let us also remember where it is that we are expanding and opening and being further activated, that we are on the unceded lands of the Lekwungen peoples, the Songhees and Esquimalt nations. And if we take a look at this phrase that is up on the screen that comes from the Songhees Nation website, we are the keepers of the spirit of our ancestors and of the generations to come. We have been here since time immemorial, and we will continue to thrive. A declaration, an invitation. This is what's been going on, and this is what we intend to do going forward, which is very much what we're doing here. We are stewarding this incredible community and organization that goes back over 100 years and is here now, is evolving, is growing, is expanding into something new every single now moment. And so we also get to be the keepers of the spirit of our ancestors, the people that have come before, and we get to lean into what this community and organization are becoming, so the generations to come. And because this is 2025, and our theme for the year is Here to Thrive in 2025, then that's what we're doing, right? And we get to choose to do so consciously every single moment of every single day. So what a blessing, what a gift, what an honor to be here now, to live, to work, to breathe, to play, to co-create together on these lands that are so available for us. Haishka. Time for some reflective music. Magic. Magic and wonder and beauty and artistry and life in every single one of those notes. All that melody, the cascading of all the notes together playfully running around on the keys. What a gift and a blessing it is to be here now, to receive, to witness, to be part and parcel of this energy that is so alive and so vibrant in this space, in this moment. And so what a gift and a blessing it is to have this spaciousness, this opportunity to open up to whatever it is that is percolating, to whatever it is that is making its way forward, whether it be about our monthly theme of forgiving, whether it be something else, that right here, right now, this brand spanking new now moment that will never be again, is such a precious opportunity to be consciously alive and awake and aware to the infinite potentiality, to the truth of who and what we are. So for all of the knowingness, for all of the wisdom, for all of the artistry and beauty that is present, knowing that there is always so much more to lean into, so much more to be opened up and expanded by, so much more to further activate our souls. What a gift and a blessing it is to be here now, on the receiving end, to feel, to be in community, and to know that at the very essence of everyone and everything, love is all there is. So in gratitude for this gift, in gratitude for community, in gratitude for everything that is unfolding at tonight's Elevate, I simply say thank you for it all and anchor it by saying, and so it is. Thank you, gentlemen. Please feel free. Wonderful. Okay, Pablo, what was that?
Spring is here. From Bill Evans.
Oh my, it's like every other week there's another Bill Evans tune. Beautiful, so gorgeous. I feel like maybe that's a video, Daniela, if you're watching. Okay, so moving on to our theme of forgiving. And we have an affirmation to go with, to anchor us in this theme. As I intentionally release resentment, anger, and revenge about the past, I more consciously embody the certainty that love is my true nature. So we're in week 4 now of forgiving. Week 4 of releasing, letting go, becoming more conscious of what we're holding on to, especially maybe the people that are in the Saturday Forgiving class. Either way, what's this feeling like for people right now? How is this affirmation, how is this theme informing your day-to-day? Who would like to be the first one to offer something?
I would just say I really love that. Agree. As we let go. Can you start again?
So the people online can hear.
Yeah, I really appreciate this quote. As we let go, then we have room to make room for our true nature, which is love. And also I think it's peace and joy, but love is the anchor. So I really love this. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
To let go and then, wow, look at that room.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Grace. All right, Winnie?
Well, I'd like to say the affirmation.
Sure.
And wondered if anyone would like to join me.
Sure.
Here we go.
Okay. As I intentionally release resentment, anger, and revenge about the past, I more consciously embody the certainty that love is my true nature.
That's written by you. Mm-hmm. And I'm very moved by that because it's so perfect to just think about in being really intentional and releasing, resentment, anger, and revenge about the past, letting it all go, release it. And I'm just feeling really grateful to have found this community back in November and just loving every minute. So I really are embodying this love is my true nature. And thank you, Lesia, for holding space for all of us to enjoy this. And I love that it's online. People can come in.
Thank you.
I was busy texting to let a friend know, so she's coming in.
Right
That's
on.
why I was doing that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
If there's time.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I just have to share this. Last night, I had the beautiful opportunity to have my 2 half-sisters come online and meet with me. They haven't seen each other for 50 years. And through me finding my birth family, the 2 of them have been reunited. And we had the most beautiful conversation. And it was like this quote was right in the space. It was so powerful. And so it's like it was embodied. Like that's the middle part of our whole new
The values compass, yep.
compass. And so I'm very grateful. And I really see that by releasing resentment, anger, and revenge, what will automatically show up is love. Yeah, automatically. So I just had to share that.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Winnie. Thank you, Grace, for those beautiful shares. You can actually put the mic down there. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so I invite you to keep leaning in to this theme for the rest of the month, and whatever it is that this affirmation offers you in terms of anchoring what forgiving means for you and how it's informing your life. Okay, so Now it's time for some more music, and it's the feature tune. So, Mr. MacNayr, what is it that you guys have chosen?
Well, we have this beautiful opportunity as musicians to consider the theme and to consider the theme through music. And sometimes it's a straight line, and sometimes it's a little circuitous. Sometimes it's a personal metaphor, or sometimes it's a song that we know for years, and then we say, oh, wow, I never really thought about this song in this way. And for me, in reflecting on the theme and the affirmation, what I noticed is sometimes I would have a habit that would start to perpetuate of a behavior pattern. And I realized that some of that pattern was about having a conflict with someone, and I would go into a pattern of anger and resentment. And I realized, hang on, it was partly the opening song of, I'm going to study war no more. I'm going to put on my long white robes. I'm going to be open. I'm going to let go of those feelings, and I'm going to find another way through. And so this song came to me. This is an old jazz tune called Detour Ahead. And I think you'll hear the lyrics. That the way it speaks to me is basically, as this one narrates, a love affair that then the person decides that they're going to turn away from all that sorrow. I'm not sure if they're really meaning the romance. For me, I'm kind of imagining as I'm going to turn away from that habituated pattern of stress, of tension, of fighting, of conflict, of anger, resentment, and revenge. So we hope you enjoy this tune, written by the great jazz guitarist Herb Ellis, way back in the day. Detour Ahead. Smooth road, clear day. But why am I the only one traveling this way? How strange the road to love should be so easy. Can there be a detour ahead? Wake up, slow down before you crash and break your heart, gullible clown. You fool, you're headed in the wrong direction. Can't you see the detour ahead? The farther you travel, the harder to unravel the web. She spins around you, or in this case, habituated patterns. Turn back while there's time. Can't you see the danger sign? Soft shoulders surround you. Smooth road, clear night. Oh, lucky me that suddenly I saw the light. I'm turning back away from all that sorrow. Smooth road, smooth road, no detour ahead. The farther you travel, the harder to unravel the web she spins around you. Turn back while this time, can't you see the danger side? Soft shoulders surround you. Smooth road, clear night. Oh, lucky me that suddenly I saw the light. I'm turning back away from all that sorrow. Smooth road, smooth road, no detour. Thank you so much, Pablo Cardenas, Peter Dowse.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was so lovely. You can come on down and take a break now. I just want to like just sit and hang out and just listen to you guys all night long. Oh, wow. So Kelby was talking about habits and patterns of behavior. And that's something that is very much on my mind because Glenn and I are in a Monday night class through the Global Truth Center Los Angeles called Quantum Habits. And it is using this book by James Clear, Atomic Habits. And fantastic book. Oh my gosh, am I ever enjoying this book. And it's just so good because even though this is about physical habits, the energy and attention and focus that we put into physical habits totally correlates with the energy, focus, and attention that we put into what's going on in our mind, how are we thinking, how are we creating our life experience according to the thoughts, the beliefs, the stories, whatever it is that is anchored in our mind. So the quote that we had for meditation was, environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior. Okay, so I just want that to sort of sink in for a moment and wonder, is there someone here who agrees with it? Is there someone here who doesn't agree with it? Environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior.
It's definitely a factor, but it's not entirely the case. There's definitely it's like almost a blank slate kind of argument, where it's like totally your
Yeah.
upbringing and totally your environment that shapes you as a person. There's a lot of biology that's grounded in the physical structure of our brains that can determine that as well.
Thank you, Jamie. I really appreciate that. So yes, and there's even more and that I want to introduce now, because this is a New Thought Center. We are a New Thought community, and New Thought was founded in mental healing. So it's about using our mind consciously to create the life experience that we want to have, right? And if we're having an experience that we don't want to have, to create something new and different, using our mind consciously. So in the book, in one of the chapters, it says that successful habits are obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. And when it's talking about successful habits, it's talking more about the successful, good, life-affirming habits that you want to have, but a bad habit that is also constricting and having you playing small, it can also be effective if it is obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Okay, because if you're getting something out of it, if it fulfills a need, if it solves a problem in some way, but you're not conscious about it, and it's habitual, a pattern that just, is automatic, then you're going to keep continuing it, right? Because there is some kind of payoff. It is solving some kind of problem. So the first law out of these 4 laws of a successful habit is make it obvious. And so in the book, James Clear talks about how habits are based on cues. And so the more obvious the cue, the more likely the response to that cue, i.e. a habit. Okay? And you do it again and again and again, and it becomes habitual, it becomes familiar, it becomes automatic to the point where you're not even thinking about it. Sometimes that's a good thing. A lot of times it can also be a not so good thing, right? And so what I was thinking about here, because we're given assignments every single class, and we had to, in the first class, Dr. Laurie assigned us 2 habits, and I was talking about this last week, about how I had my physical sort of clean up the office habit, which is going really well, and then she said, pick a spiritual one, and on day 2, I forgot to do the spiritual one. And I forgot to do it because it wasn't obvious and it wasn't easy. And even before I heard about this obvious, easy, attractive, satisfying business, I chose a different habit that felt really good, that I felt like, yeah, this is meaty, I'm getting something out of it. And I've been doing it every single day since. And then when I heard a little bit about the science behind it, I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense why this would be a better habit for me to lean into and get more out of, so to speak. And so one of the things that came to mind for me was, and this has been a lifelong thing, or as an adult, a lifelong thing, food. I tend to be a person who is go, 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 have a list of things, a mile long to do, and I don't always make time to sit down and have a meal. And so when I am eating and I'm grabbing something, my desire would be, my preference would be to have some healthy, nourishing food around. And when there is healthy, nourishing food around, I will choose it every single time. But if there isn't, if there is something else on hand, I will go to the something else because it's available. Because I don't have the time to make a meal, to chop some vegetables, to whatever it is that I would prefer to have. It's convenient, it's easy, it's obvious, and that's what I will choose. Now, the habit number 2, I already told you guys about that, how I forgot to, I didn't tell you about that. Habit number 2, the one that I ended up choosing, which was the better habit, is a few months ago, Glenn and I opened ourselves up to becoming homeowners again. And so I have what is called a spiritual mind treatment, which is an affirmative prayer for our new home. And it is something that we were reading together off and on, but inconsistently. And then when I decided this is going to be my second habit, I've been reading it every single day, most of the time together, so that we can really focus our energy and attention on this. And it feels so amazing. And so it feels amazing because it's something that we really, really want. I mean, the satisfaction of owning our own home again, oh my gosh, I am so ready for that. And so what I did was, without even really thinking about it, I wanted to make it super obvious and super easy to be able to access this spiritual mind treatment anytime. So there's a copy on our dining room table, there's a copy in our bedroom on my nightstand, and there's a copy in my office. Those essentially are the main rooms in our house. And so wherever I go, there it is, right? And so I got home really late the other night. I can't remember why. Glenn, most of the time, goes to bed before I do. But the salt lamp on my nightstand stays on so that I can see my way into the bedroom when I come in. So I came home from whatever it was, late at night. It was dark, in the house. And Glenn was already asleep. And I knew I'm going to read my spiritual mind treatment in bed because it's on the nightstand by the salt lamp that's on, and it'll be the last thing that I do before I go to bed, and that's what's going to be in my consciousness, right? In my subconscious as I go to sleep. I kid you not. I open the door. I'm like, I'm going to read it. I open the door. The light's not on, whoosh, and I completely forget. Because now I have to go and make my way around to my side of the bed, not knock my knee or whatever. It's a really, really tiny bedroom. And I don't want to turn on the light because I don't want to wake him up and I don't want to disturb him. Completely forgot until the next day when I woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, the spiritual mind treatment, and it's right there. So because the cue wasn't there, I didn't remember that I was going to engage in this habit. And part of the reason that I really still needed that cue was because it was still a pretty new habit. So it wasn't automatic, right? And so this whole thing I'm talking about is not only do we need to put these practices into place, whether for our physical, spiritual, or mental expansion, but we need to be consistent about them. We need to be committed until they become so familiar and automatic, we don't have to consciously think about them anymore, right? Which takes me to last night, where I had an amazing experience. We had our very first board meeting with the new board of VTC last night. And I knew that it was going to be a good experience, a very positive and enriching and loving experience. I was not prepared for how much so. And it was so neat because I, along with the two other people who were on the nominations committee, interviewed everyone who was a nominee, except for myself. And so I knew, like, all of these people, and it was the first time, except for right after the AGM when we went downstairs to have our really short meeting, but it was the first time that we were sitting down to actually do business together. And it was going to be here, and then in a sort of like blip, we forgot that someone was renting last night, and so we had to go and do it elsewhere, and we ended up doing at Cherry's house, who is our chair. And it was just such a beautiful, nourishing, productive evening. We got to connect with each other. We got to support each other. People were asking questions. I got to see, like I did on the weekend, community like building in front of my eyes. It was so special. And so I drove home afterwards, and I was just on this high, feeling so great, because Sherry and I talked about it a little bit afterwards, and we were just so delighted. And then I got home, and I'm like, okay, like, this is what happens after Elevate. This is what happens after when I used to, like, you know, have classes online, and my mind was just going, I need to unwind before I go to bed. And so my habit, which has been a habit for many years, is to grab the remote controls off the TV stand, go to the couch, which is super inviting. It's already extended. I put my feet out. There's a blanket. I put it on. Mercury, our cat, comes and she curls up, you know, on my legs. And then I watch TV to unwind until I fall asleep. And then I'm sitting there and I wake up and I'm like, where was I? And I'm like rewinding and falling. No, so it's like, it's a good one until it backfires kind of thing, right? And so I know this. I end up going to bed later. I don't get enough sleep. I don't get restful sleep. The next morning, I'm not feeling great. This morning, the sun is shining. We had an awesome board meeting. I'm going to work out with my trainer, Gareth, whom I love. Like, everything is so good, and I'm not feeling good because I engaged in this habit that ultimately is not good for me, right? And so I'm like, okay, you know what? That is it. This is changing, okay? Because I'm in this class. I know about the obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. And so if you want to undo a bad habit, what you do is you do the opposite, right? And so the title of my talk before I go on is, how's your relationship with your environment? The quote, it said, environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior. And so when I get home and the remote control's right there because the TV's in the living room and the couch is looking super comfortable with the pillows and the blanket and all extended and everything, it's like super easy to just like nestle in there with Mercury and like I'm down for like a couple of hours, when really it's not the TV that I want to watch, it's the rest and the unwinding and the sleep that I really need, right? But most of the time when I go to bed, if I just go into the bedroom, I don't fall asleep easily, and then I wake up a million times. So I thought, okay, you know what? I'm changing this. I'm undoing this bad habit, and I'm going to create a good habit at the same time. So when I got home from the gym this morning, I thought, I'm putting the couch, you know, like I'm putting it away, so it's an L shape now. It's not this like beautiful thing where I can stretch out, so it's not comfortable anymore, right? Like if I want to lie on there, then I got to pull the thing out. I took the salt lamp that's in the living room that is all beautifully warmly aglow when we come home late at night, and I put it in my office, which is actually really good with the EMFs, right? Like as a computer and whatever. So I put it in the office, so that warm glow is now in my office. Okay, it's not as comfortable or appealing in the living room anymore. I took the remote controls, put them in a Ziploc bag, opened the couch that has one of those like storage things and shoved it inside, close the couch, put a blanket over it, so it's not easy to get to anymore. And we can't turn on our I don't know where it turns on, just like, in the olden days there were knobs, right? There's no knob, right? So I have made it invisible, I have made it unattractive, I have made it hard, and I have made that entire experience just telling you about it unsatisfying, right? And yet, in my office is this beautiful salt lamp with this warm glow. There's a meditation chair. I put my earbuds right in front of it so that all I have to do tonight when I come home, instead of going into the living room and turning on the TV and falling asleep and not resting, is go into my office and sit down, put on some music until I get tired, and then go to bed, right? Now, I'm not going to forget about habit number 2 because that spiritual mind treatment is right on the same table as my little earbuds, right? And I actually did it today already. The salt, yes, right. But I actually did it today already, so that would be a bonus. So what I'm getting at here is that, yes, the environment can dictate and inform how it is that we behave, but ultimately, we're the ones who are in charge of our environment. And our physical environment is a reflection of what's going on up here, right? So we need to be more conscious about our choices. We need to really be aware of what it is that we are thinking, what it is that we are telling ourselves, what it is that we are choosing, what it is that we are creating as our life experience, because it all comes back to what's going on in here and what's going on in our hearts, right? So who's the boss of you? Is it your environment? Or are you the boss, or is the environment the boss of you, or are you the boss of your environment, kind of thing, right? So basically, I'm so excited to go home tonight to not watch TV and to just unwind, which is what I really, really need to do, and to maybe have a better sleep, I don't know. But know that I have done something that is going to be more nourishing, more life-affirming. And that is something that we can choose every single moment of every single day for ourselves, right? We don't have to repeat the patterns that are automatic. We don't have to make the choices that we've made before. We don't. We are choosing every single moment of every single day how we want to show up, what we want to show up as. And so, once we let go of the stuff that we've been holding on to, grace that you mentioned earlier, once all of that goes, then just like Stephanie said, all that's left is love, right? And when we remember that, when we show up as that, that's when the remote controls get hidden. That's when the salt lamp moves to the other room. And that's when I create space for myself to be nourished, and we make choices that are life-affirming and supportive, rather than those that are going to make us feel icky. Or, back to the affirmation, start to tune into and focus on the anger, resentment, and revenge about the past, right? So my questions to you are, how's your relationship with your environment? Your physical, your spiritual, your mental? Is it shaping you, or are you shaping it? And even if it's been shaping you more often, right here, right now, you get to make a choice to shape it instead. Okay? You can either shape your environment to support you in making conscious, expansive choices and practice life-affirming habits, or your environment can shape you as you unconsciously choose whatever is convenient and familiar. The quality of your relationship with your environment is entirely up to you. So I invite you, choose consciously. Thank you, and so it is. All righty. So, time for conscious conversation. And so I'm going to offer, like I did last week, if you are willing to sit down and chat with some people and unpack, like what's been happening here over the last hour or so, then feel free to get into little groups of 4. Really, that would be like 2 tonight. And if not, then feel free. There's an interactive table over there. You can hang out and pick some oracle cards and, do whatever it is that feels, a call on your heart. I will ding the meditation bowl when it's time to come back. Thank you. Come on back, everyone. All right, so I'm going to ask anyone who had something to do with today gelling, if you could please stand. All right, so we have Kelby, Peter, Glenn, Jamie. I'm sure there are people who are helping set up and helping, Denise, thank you. Stephanie, you help clean up, right? Okay, so here we go. Let's love up these people. We love you. We appreciate you. We're shaping our environment with you. All right, now I invite the rest of everyone to stand up. Come on and join us if you would. And let's all love everyone up. We love you. We appreciate you. We're shaping our environment with you. All right, now find one person and change those we's to I's. Find one person. Got your person? Okay. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm shaping my environment with you. All right, thank you very much. Feel free to hug it out if you want. Come on back. All right, and I'm handing out the blessing box. You are beautiful. Thank you. Your color, Winnie. You keep them. You keep them. Collect all infinite. Yeah. No, it was neat hearing yesterday at the board meeting what people are doing with their little blessings under glass on their desk. Mine are all on my wall and on my computer folder.
I handed mine to you.
Oh, passing it along. I love that. Okay, so up here on the screen is what I am now calling the generosity affirmation. Because there is this thing that is alive that is the very essence of who we are, and it never runs out, okay? Like that generosity of spirit is made to be shared. We are made to give. And so here's an opportunity for us to really lean into that giving spirit. And so what I want to say is, even though VTC would love a contribution from you, the whole point of giving is to give. And so it doesn't necessarily have to be here. Give to people who inspire you. Give to communities who inspire you. Give to organizations who inspire you so that you can keep that generosity of spirit flowing, okay? If you do choose to give to VTC, here are a bunch of different ways to do it. Whatever you are doing to share the generosity of spirit that is the essence of you, let's declare this generosity affirmation together. In gratitude I give, in gratitude I receive. By embracing generosity with enthusiasm and delight, I celebrate the infinite possibilities of living life lovingly, and so it is. And so I invite everyone to close your eyes or lower your gaze for just a few moments, and let's just feel this gratitude that is appreciating, that is moving from within our very being out into the world, out beyond these walls and these doors, out into the community, knowing that every single breath, every single thought, every single action step, and every single word and choice that we make is an opportunity to spread the love that we truly are. The joy, the beauty, the playfulness, the curiosity, the creativity, the wonder, the magic that is the very inherent beingness of our soul. So for all of the love and everything that comes along with it that is present, knowing that there is always so much more, I simply say thank you for it all, knowing that everything that is given goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. So for everything here, for everything that's on its way, thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. All right, just a handful of announcements. Who here is coming on Friday to the sound bath that's happening? A couple of hands going up. There are still tickets left. It's going to be so beautiful and nourishing. Right here on yoga mats or chairs, if you would like. Reverend Thomas DeShooter is coming down from Nanaimo with his crystal bowls and gongs, and we're going to be bathed in sound and vibration and loved up from the inside out. Okay, so $20 to $30 is the range. Come on down. We still have room. We still have tickets left. Celebrate Sundays every Sunday from 10:30 till 12 here in the sanctuary. If you are feeling like you would like to contribute to how this community is evolving and building and expanding, please let me or someone on the board, who are the board members here tonight? Stephanie and I, please let us know. We would love to showcase your talent, okay, in our community. And speaking of, if you have been coming for a while and you feel like maybe this is a cool place that you want to hang out at and sort of have a say in, then please feel free to become a member. We would love to have you with us. If you or someone you know is in need of prayer, you can always email prayers@victoriatruthcenter.org or fill out a little form and put it in the butterfly box, and our prayer team will know for you and yours affirmatively. And if you're not on the newsletter, which I think almost everyone here is, please sign up for the newsletter. Anyone online, it is the best way to know what's happening at VTC and when. All right, well then I'm going to invite everyone to stand up. We're going to sing our closing tune. You guys are going to sing with Kelby, the red, and I'm going to sing the purple. All right, here we go. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around me.
Oh, let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy
spooky notes in there. Thank you so much, Mr. Pablo Cardenas on piano, Peter Dowse on electric bass, Kelby MacNayr vocals and drums, VTC Community Choir in the seats. Thank you, everyone, for being here for another Elevate, in person, online. We love you. We appreciate you. We're so glad you're here, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.